In this video, let's take a look at how to create a video capture project. Click New and then select Video Capture Project. Click Create. In the expanded dialog, you can opt to display the preview pane or you can collapse it. We'll go ahead and have it displayed. In the Capture tab, select a capture area. So for example, we're going to go ahead and choose from the list the application method. This will determine our recording area size as well as our project slide size. Now, we're going to go ahead and create a simple video showing how to open an image file in Paint. So we already have that program selected, and this is the application window size currently. However, if we want to resize it during the capture session, we can allow ViewletBuilder to do that for us automatically. Anytime you can have ViewletBuilder automate a process for you, take advantage of it. So for example, here we could have this selected resize application to, select this button, and then in this window select application size. So we would choose a new size for the application window. However, 800 by 600 is fine for what we need now, so we'll cancel out of this and deselect this. Next, in the Options tab, we can choose a style sheet that we want to use to apply to the new project. We can go through this list and see what options we want. Back in the Capture tab, we then need to choose a capture profile. Now, a capture profile is simply a collection of all of the options that you've selected and saved for your recording session in a single profile. ViewletBuilder comes pre-installed with one live capture profile that can be used for your video capture project session. However, you can use this, modify it, or create new profiles on your own. It's up to you. We're going to go ahead and use this one and modify some of its settings. So, in the Capture Options window, when you're creating a new video capture project, the only capture mode available, of course, is going to be video capture. Then go through the different tabs and make selections as needed. So for example, in the General tab, you can select different hotkeys to use if you want to use those for running the capture session. So for example, maybe to pause and resume, we want to go ahead and use a Control+S as our pause, resume hotkeys, and so on. You can set them here as needed. Then video capture also allows you to record sound during the recording session. So if you want to record, let's say, voice narration, go ahead and select the option and then open up the recording options. In the recording options, you want to choose your input device from the list provided. You can choose the quality of the sampling rate and the sampling size. You can opt to do it in stereo, as well as choose a format and microphone latency if needed. Once you choose all of these options, click OK. Then again, go through each of these tabs and make your additional selections. For example, maybe you want to capture cursor simulation during the video, or perhaps you don't have a video that's going to require capturing cursor simulation. That's up to you. And then make some choices in your advanced tab. For example, your frame rate. You can capture up to as many as 10 frames per second during the video recording, or you can go as low as 1 per second. For the videos that you're going to capture, most likely 2 to 3 frames per second will be a good place to start. You should play around with it. Keep in mind, the more frames you capture per second, the heavier your file size is going to be, and streaming will take a little bit longer depending upon how big your viewlet is for the viewer to go ahead and view it. So again, play around with that setting and any of the others here. You can also choose to capture pop-ups, and you can choose a split video interval as well. Once you make these setting choices, go ahead and click OK. Have the capture profile you're going to use. Again, there's only one here, but choose it, click OK, and we're ready to go. So let's click OK, and you'll see an information or a tip window come up. You can read through this. You can opt not to show this again, or you can opt to have it shown every time. It's up to you. Once you close this window, you're ready to go ahead and start your capture session. Now, the capture session will not start until we actually click the start button or use a hotkey to start the capture session. We're going to go ahead and click the start button here. And then you're going to hear me talk about through the steps of the Paint program. So here we go. Let's take a look at how to open an image file in the Paint program. To do this, go up to the menu here, click it, and then select Open. Then choose your image file, and you can either double click it to open it or click the Open button. Then the image loads in the Paint program, ready for you to go ahead and edit it. Now at this point I can use a hotkey to stop my capture session, or I can simply click the stop button down here. Once I do that, Violet Builder will go ahead and give me options to stop the capture, including stopping and importing the capture session. I can resume the capture session if I want. I can go ahead and cancel and restart, so if I made a mistake or something, I can actually go ahead and restart without backing all the way into Violet Builder again and setting everything up for the capture session, or I can cancel it entirely. We're going to go ahead and stop and import the video capture session we just recorded. Once we do that, it will go ahead, depending upon how big the video capture was, you might see a progress bar here. We didn't, it was a small video. It will return you back to the Violet Builder program with a video capture slide here, and if you opted to have a cursor path, and then there's your sound layer as well, and your project's ready for you to edit within your authoring application. That's all there is to it. If you have any questions on this topic or any others while working with Carbon's products and services, please visit us online at www.carbon.com. Happy violeting!